Hello, I thought I would start by sharing why I walked away from a six-figure income, or even to share, you could say it was even taken away from me, but ultimately it was because of a decision that I made and the path that I want to follow. So I thought today what I'd do is just clear up a little bit about how that happened, why that happened, and why I'm doing what I'm doing now. Bit of backstory. So I've been running my own businesses since I was 24. So 23, nearly 24 years ago. And I love running businesses. Like, it's what I thrive on doing. It's what I enjoy. I don't feel like I'm working when I'm doing it. I love the challenge of it. I love working out, the way to make them successful, how to, build them from the ground up and whatever. So I've had a few different ones. I did start in the beauty industry, actually. I opened my own tanning and waxing salon back when I was 24. Had a business partner, learnt some great lessons there. It was actually a franchise. So we had a lot of systems in place already done for us. Had that for 6 years, then went on to buy a leasehold and freehold of a motel with my husband. So we had that for 6 years. And again, we had no systems in place when we first took over. We also had two babies while we were there. So it was challenging, to say the least, working with your husband, trying to run a business with little babies, being tied to a business, and really learning how to implement, like how to look after staff, how should the challenges of people stealing money from you, how the overheads, like the overheads were massive, massive loans, massive overheads, a lot of stresses in that business, but again, learned so many lessons. And then 13 years ago, we sold the motel, and then I went on to start my own online network marketing business. So network marketing, social marketing, MLM, direct selling, whatever you want to call it. And I'd actually never been in that industry before. I didn't know a lot about it. But I learned very quickly. And one thing I am is somebody who, if I go in on something, I go all in on it. And I would say even maybe obsess over a little bit. When you're excited by something, it's all you think about, it's all you want to do, and you get excited by it. So that was me in this business as well. I learned so many things. I learned that rejection is something that a lot of people find really, really challenging. Stepping outside your comfort zone is also the only way you will grow a business. And it also, this industry highlights a lot of insecurities that a lot of us have. And that was me. So, it highlighted that I worried what people thought about me. It highlighted that, there are things that I didn't like to do, but I knew I had to do them if I wanted to be successful. And I was prepared to do that, because, as I said, when I'm all in with something, and I wanted to get to the top of this company. So I got to the top of the company in about 17 months by doing a lot of work on myself and a lot of growth. But one thing I did realize, and I do know with this industry, is you do need to have systems in place for it to work. It will not work if you don't have a system in place. Now, also, it's not what system you use that will make you successful. It's actually having one. And most people don't. Most people are trying this and trying this and trying this and trying this, and getting, really distracted by shiny objects everywhere and seeing someone successful doing something. So they think, oh, well, I'll do that. That's the answer and whatever. It's not. It's just finding something that you are going to go all in on. I'm not going to say feel comfortable doing, because I definitely didn't feel comfortable doing, but I knew the result that I wanted. So that's what I did. And I thrive on simplicity. I thrive on knowing what to do, and I'll just do it. I don't like having that, like sitting down to do work and not knowing what to do, or wasting time because I'm trying to think of a way to do something. I just want a proven system, and then I'll follow it to a T. So that's what I did, and became super successful. I was part of the $1 million club, so I was having $1 million worth of sales go through my business each and every month. I had a great team of incredible women that I worked with, traveled the world, had a great time. But what I saw was missing was definitely the systems, as I said, and not actually teaching them what one to do, but actually having one, not just in the business, but not having any idea then what to do at home. Because what happens is, all of a sudden you're all in on something and you're obsessed with something and you want to go to the top of it, but then your home life can sometimes fall away, and there can be stresses then in relationships because things change and people don't like change. Partners don't like change. They love the idea of having this income, but they don't like the idea of, but I don't want to have to cook the dinner as well, or well, who's going to take the kids here and who's going to pick them up here, and and all these things come into play as well. And that's why I see a lot of people not become successful or walk away, because it does get very hard and very challenging and can cause a lot of stresses in relationships, partnerships, parenting, money, all of these things as well. So what I did is I started my own business alongside running my network marketing business, where I was coaching women on how to implement systems in their home, in their business. They have to do a lot of personal growth, work on their mindset, work on their routines. There's so many things that need to be put in place to actually, make the whole thing work. And unfortunately, there are people that didn't like me creating another business alongside of what I was doing. A lot of preconceived ideas on what people thought I was doing. I was actually trying to keep people in the business, trying to make them super successful. And look, it wasn't aligned. So I did wake up one morning last year, so in October 2023, and I went to log into my business, and I couldn't get in. There was a notification saying this ID is no longer valid. And I'll be honest, the first emotion that went through my body was relief. And that gave me a bit of an indication that I wasn't doing what I truly wanted to do for the last few years. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the industry, because I think it's a fantastic industry. I think it's a fantastic company I work for. I've got no problems at all there. And I'm super, super grateful this experience happened to me, because, as I said, my first initial emotion was relief. And then my second one was, oh shit, like, what am I going to do? Because it was a massive, massive income for me. As I said, it was over, six-figure, 5-figure months. Like I was on a great income. I wasn't working, full-time whatsoever. I was working very part-time hours in that business as well. So for that just to go overnight was a shock to the system. And it was frightening at first. But then I went back to that first initial emotion, which was relief. So I went, okay, I knew what I needed to do. I know how to build businesses. I know how to create systems. I know how to be successful. And that is by helping as many people as you can also achieve what they need. And so I just jumped all in on my business, which is my membership, the SHE.EO Society, and my coaching business. And now I do coach many, many women in the network marketing industry. And I'm teaching them, like, I know how to get to the top of those companies. I know how to build successful businesses. It's just by implementing a few simple systems, and everybody's will be different. It has to be something that does apply to them. So, and that's what I did, and that's what I do now. So I now I now have a membership that women can join for a really low cost of $97 per month. And in that, you will get everything from all the templates you need, the mindset you need, to work on your money stories, the systems to put in your home, systems to put in your business, productivity tools, all of the support system that we're not getting from anywhere else, or that nobody actually taught us what to do. And that's one thing I realized, that as women, as mothers, we want to also have that independence. We want to earn the income, but we also want to be, the mum, the cook, those things at home. Well, some of us do want to be, not everyone does. And I'm not saying everyone has to, but you do have to put some support system in, or something to make life easier to do all the things. So that's what I've created in my membership. I give, all of the things that you need there too. I also have an online digital course already done for you too, if you want to start earning an income straight away. Like if you're thinking, I want to do something, I don't know where to start or how to do it. I do have it's done for you, which is amazing as well. But that is how I walked away, got taken away. I don't know how you want to see it. I see it as I chose to jump into this business and be all in on that. And I absolutely love what I do. I absolutely love the industry I was into. As I said, I've got no regrets. I have got the utmost respect for the company and for the industry, because I think it is a great way for the everyday person to create a phenomenal income and have the ability to do that without the experience to do it. But what you do need, and what the missing link is you do need to have those systems in place to support you, to support your home life and to support your business too. And you need to have those daily methods of operation put in place. So when you sit down, when you've got 15 minutes spare, when you've got 30 minutes spare to actually do your work, you're doing something that is going to be of value and income producing in your business as well. So I thought I'd just share that for those that are interested, that, wanted to know a little bit about my story. If you've got any questions about the membership, please reach out via Instagram. You can reach out here as well. And I look forward to chatting to you all soon.